Hi, I am Rebecca Faulkenberry. I'm currently working on Groundhog Day on Broadway. We opened this week. Our CD came out today. It's been a really cool week. Yeah, we got good reviews, so that's exciting. Not that they mean everything, but it's nice to have them. So come see Groundhog Day on Broadway. My most needed breakthrough moment in class, which was not my favorite moment, but what needed to happen, is I felt, and why AMAW really helped me, is I felt like I'd gotten as far as I was going to get with the acting technique, if you want to say that I was using, and I kind of was hitting a wall. And when I started at the studio, I had to kind of strip and take everything back that I was doing so that I could start at this very neutral level and then kind of build with these new ideas from there. But that was a hard kind of 4, 5, 6 weeks when I felt like I was doing nothing. I was making no choices. But then I'm really happy with where I am now. I think a lot of beginner actors and how we start is really selfishly thinking about ourselves all the time, and it gets so much easier when you take the focus off of yourself and look to your partner and just listening to them, because then you don't have to decide what you're going to do ahead of time. You don't have to plan it. It's just an honest, natural reaction, which is ultimately way more interesting than what you thought you were going to do anyway. When I want to give up, which inevitably happens in this business often, I remind myself that I love it, and that when I think of all the possible things I could do for a job in this world, it really is the only thing that I want to do. And as long as I'm still working to be better and working towards a goal, I think that's good enough, and I trust that something will land and the jobs will come, and not to worry. The studio has taught me that I'm a good actor, I guess, and that I can trust myself. That's why it's given me a lot of confidence. I found before, when I wasn't in class and auditions were all I was doing, it just wasn't enough to make me feel like my work was good and like I was improving. So by coming to class every week, I feel more confident about the work I'm doing. So when I do get an audition, at least I know I'm putting out good stuff. And so then if you get it or you don't, at least you know you're representing yourself well. My worst acting or auditioning story. Well, I've had a bunch on stage where things have gone wrong. I was in Spider-Man for 2 years, and I have a bunch of stories from there. And the worst one would probably be when I was in what would be considered probably the most dramatic apartment scene, where Peter Parker's going to go off and save the world, and we had a battery fire under the stage, and smoke started to fill up the stage, and the front 2 rows started coughing, and I looked off stage, and a stage manager said, and I was like, my feet are going to melt onto the stage and my shoes are going to come off and everyone's forgotten about us because they're trying to put out a fire, and we ended up being fine, but I had a panic attack and yeah, but got through the scene. My best advice for all up-and-coming actors is that you have to keep working and keep trying to get better, and you never reach a point where you're done and you're as good as you're going to be. And even actors that I've met that are extremely successful by all our standards say you still have those moments when you think, am I going to work again? Is the next job going to come? That doesn't end for any level of this profession that you're on. So, yeah, keep working.
Hi, I'm Shailene Woodley.
Hi, I'm Ruby Royce.
Hi, I'm Brianne Howie.
My name is Olivia Taylor-Dudley.
Hey, how's it going? Hey.
You always learn from your worst auditioning story.